Another round of spotty showers and thunderstorms will be possible as we head throughout parts of Father's Day. For those that don't see rain, we're talking more of that excessive heat, especially feels like temperatures back to the triple digits as we head into Sunday afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me here. Won't keep you here long this evening. I'm meteorologist Jake Lambright. We got to dive into, of course, the rain, see how widespread it could be, what kind of impacts we're looking out of it, and then the heat, both of which are going to be the big story this upcoming Father's Day. Let's go ahead and actually take this timeline back a little bit to about Sunday morning at 5, 6 a.m. You'll notice that the start of the showers and thunderstorms really is along the I-10 corridor, expanding anywhere from kind of the LaGrange area in Texas all the way to the I-10 corridor in Louisiana. These showers and thunderstorms remain very isolated, so they don't impact large areas at once. In fact, most of the I-10 stretch will stay dry. It's just those select few that end up seeing those little pop-up storms. I really don't expect to see much out of severe weather with these. If we do see a severe thunderstorm warning or two, it would be for borderline severe limit winds around 50, 60 miles per hour. Also maybe some small hail. Again, otherwise not really expecting much in terms of severe weather. And what I'm showing you here, this is 5 a.m. on Sunday morning, so kind of an early start to some of those storms developing. Now, as we get closer to the middle of the morning, this is where we start to see at least some of those storms make it a little further to the south. So my friends in central Louisiana, kind of right along the Texas-Louisiana state line in central Texas, likely dealing with a few of those pop-up storms. Moderate to heavy rain really going to be the main concern with these, as well as some lightning. So brief, heavy downpour, something you want to stay inside for 10, 20 minutes, but overall not looking to be super impactful. As we keep the timeline going, late morning, early afternoon, this is when we start to see some of those isolated, scattered showers and thunderstorms make their way into the Arklatex. In fact, they start really across our southern counties and parishes, maybe even our southeastern areas in northwest Louisiana. From there, let me clear that off. We'll keep the timeline going a little bit further. As we head into the afternoon, of course, storm development will become a little more scattered in nature, especially south of I-20. You'll see some pockets there of moderate to heavy rainfall. And again, this is just a model, so it may not look exactly like this. This could be a little further to the north, or maybe not as much rain out there, but you get the point. A few will see rain tomorrow. It's not going to wash your entire day out. And severe weather is looking to stay to a minimum as these showers and thunderstorms move on through. As we get closer to the early evening hours, you'll notice about 4 or 5 p.m., we start to see that rain finally make its way north of the I-20 corridor. From there, I do expect things to start quieting down by about 8 to 9 at the latest. By 10 p.m., you'll notice the radar picture looking a lot different compared to the afternoon and evening hours. So if you're new here, you may be wondering, what do I mean when I say isolated to scattered rain? I mean these little tiny storms like what we're likely to see tomorrow that only impact small areas, so not everybody will receive rain as we go throughout the day on Father's Day. There is additional rain possible as we head into Monday. In fact, you can see by the afternoon hours more of those pop-up storms possible. I do expect at least some slight changes with timing and placement there, so we won't dive too far into that, at least at this time. Now we got to talk about temperatures, because that's the other side of the big picture here as we head into your Father's Day. We'll start in the Arklatex. You could see this is Saturday evening. Let's go to Sunday afternoon. Highs will likely be in the low to mid 90s, but that humidity, we've been dealing with it for the past couple of weeks, but now we're reintroducing, of course, the very hot temperatures along with it. So we're back to the 90s. We've got the humidity. Look, it feels like temperatures tomorrow, anywhere from about 98 to 105. This is borderline heat advisory criteria, whether we see a heat advisory or not. Still going to be important to stay hydrated tomorrow. Listen to your body. If you need to move indoors and cool off or take a break, do that. And also, it's important this time of the year to recognize the signs and symptoms of heat illness, so that way you can get the medical care you need or take a break depending on what you're dealing with before it becomes anything worse. So again, tomorrow, high temperatures, your air temperatures are back to the 90s. Your feels like temperatures are back in the upper 90s to mid 100 range, so about 98 to 105. For those interested in the wet bulb globe temperature, that's what you see on your screen now. Those will be in the upper 80s and close to 90 degrees across much of the Arklatex. So again, stress on the body will occur just a few minutes being outdoors, especially during the afternoon hours on Sunday. Fast forwarding ahead to Monday afternoon, temperatures may be a little bit warmer. We're talking low to mid 90s. These are your air temperatures, and then once again, your heat index values likely back anywhere from 100 to 105. So we definitely have some warm days ahead of us here in the Arklatex. Of course, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on things, and I'll have another update for you first thing tomorrow morning. You can join me 7:30 a.m. over on KSLA. You can live stream that on our website or the KSLA app. Our website for live streaming is ksla.com/livestream.